Hello everyone, it's Monday and I'm Nani from Booties and Bonnets and it's a beautiful Monday here in Wisconsin. The snow has finally melted and I'm sure looking forward to spring. I think it's finally gotten here. I wanted to show you my little babies. My reborns are right here. They've been good little boys and girls. I've got little Nicholas, and I've got William again, and I've got little, who's this? Not Violet. I'll think of her name. I've got all these babies, and I'm forgetting Charlotte. This is little Charlotte, and she's still wearing her froggy outfit with the crown. And the other day I happened to go shopping, and I found the cutest mat for babies. You know, babies are so curious. And I happened to find this and I fell in love with it. I'll show it to you. It has, I'll put my little babies down, my reborns. As you can see, we've got an elephant and a little kind of aqua blue elephant, and you open the flap and it's got like a bullseye, but it kind of crackles, and we know how curious babies are, so they like those kind of noises. And then here there's a little dog, and he's kind of a orangey red dog with a black ear and black nose, and a purple car with the number 1 on it. And then we have all sorts of different shapes of greens and yellows, kind of aqua colors. And we have a purple butterfly with little hearts, and a giraffe with little red dots. And the giraffe is kind of an orangey color. I just love the colors on this mat. I thought it was so cute. And of course, we know how much babies like to listen to things and look at things. And so this you open up. It's got a bullseye, and you can open it up, and it's got all sorts of little things for babies to look at or touch. Babies like tactile things. They like to feel things. And there's a little elephant, and he's squirting water. I thought this was so cute. And here we have a little fish, and he's swimming in the water, and he's kind of an aqua color fish with orange and yellow striped fins, and he's swimming in the water. So I thought I'd show you this. I got it for a really good deal. It was like $2. I thought that was such a good deal, and I thought for my little boys, I needed a little background for them for my channel. So there it is. I'll put it back over here. I'm going to put it kind of laid on the side so you can see it. And so I'll put the babies back on there. There we go. And they're all enjoying their little discovery mat. They have so much fun playing with it and looking at the different things. They've been very alert lately, my reborns have. They love to play, and they've had a really good appetite lately. They've been eating, and now they're taking a little nap. They're exhausted. And I thought I'd dress little William, because he's been wearing this outfit for quite a long time, and he says, "Change me, change me." So I'm going to change him. And I was thinking with spring here, we're all kind of into spring cleaning. It's been a very long winter for all of us, or for many of us. And finally we're into the spring cleaning and everything. And I happened to be over at my mom's house the other day, and she has a gazebo, so we had to help her put all her things back in the gazebo, and the chairs and the tables and the flowers and all those things. My mom is very much into changing things for the seasons, so we went over there, and my husband and I did. And then my mom and I sat down on the rocking chair. She has like a swing that has two different seats to it, so you can rock back and forth. And it was so nice because, we're all busy in our lives, as you all know, and it's nice to take time to just sit and visit. So she and I, my mom's 78, and she's slowing down a little bit, and we always think our parents are going to live forever, but she is 78 already, and she's doing well and everything. But we just happened to be sitting at on the swing, and oh my goodness, we had such a wonderful afternoon. We reminisced about moving up to the United States from South America. We lived in South America for 12 years or 13, and we finally came up here because my dad and mom were going through a divorce. So it took quite an adjustment for all of us. I have 2 brothers and a sister, but my grandpa and grandma welcomed us with open arms, and without them, I don't know how we would have done it. So we came up here, and they provided a place for us to live, and my grandma had clothes for us. Of course, my mom had to leave everything down there that they had gotten, furniture and everything. So we came up here like in the mid-70s. And some of you maybe remember what the 70s were like, 1970s. We didn't have the technology we have nowadays. We had the phone, and that was our main form of technology, really, of being able to communicate with other people. I really think those years were a lot calmer, and seems like we had more time for things, and people weren't so rushed. I don't know how you all feel. I think we all feel like things have just speeded up so much, that we're all so busy and everything. And so, I can, even watching other channels, I see everybody's busy, and boy, having a channel is kind of our happy time, our happy place where we kind of forget about everything else. And so anyway, my mom and I got talking, and we talked about many things. It was very neat to hear her talk about us growing up, and how my brothers were so different. We were all so different. It's amazing how you can be from the same family, but we all turn out totally different. One of my brothers, he's a very adventuresome brother. He never was afraid of trying things. And to this day, that's the way he is. He's my middle brother. And then my twin brother was a little more imaginative, and he liked things to be very neat and organized, and he's always been very creative and everything. And then my sister liked playing with stuffed animals, and she liked animals more than dolls. Of course, I love dolls, as you can see. So that was always my favorite thing, was playing with dolls. So my mom, it was really neat to share stories of us growing up. And I even remember at age 3 where we lived. I remember a fountain that I'd always look at, kind of a blue, and it had blue marble and black marble and designs. And my mom said, well, you were only 3 years old at the time. And so I have many memories of having grown up in South America. Yeah, so we've had a rather exciting life, many different things going on, and my mom was single when we were growing up, from the time we were like 12 or 13, so we had to adjust to many things. We didn't have a lot of money, so we had hand-me-downs where we had to go buy used clothes, and we couldn't go out to restaurants all the time, and yeah, so most of it we spent at home, or else we never really took trips. If it was a trip, we'd go for a drive somewhere, and that's how our little vacations were. We couldn't afford to be flying to different places and everything. Um, so it was really neat sitting down with my mom and reminiscing, and you know, time just flies by. I don't know about you all, how you feel about that, but I'm sure you feel the same way. It's like before you know it, your parents are all older, or you're so busy that maybe you have a family reunion once a year or once every 3 years or whatever. So I was just thinking, boy, we all need to make time for little things like this, just sitting down and visiting with people, because we can't go back to those times. And so, just remember, life keeps going, and we all have to prioritize and find time to do the things that we enjoy doing. I know many of you have young children, and they do grow up so fast, so just make it a point to spend time with them, because someday they're not going to be there. They're going to be on their own. Or if you have parents who are doing well now, spend that quality time with them, because time just really does fly by. It just goes so fast. So anyway, I was just thinking about that today. My mom and I had such an enjoyable time visiting, and even for just a couple hours, we were able to catch up on many things. And we just totally enjoyed ourselves. So anyway, I thought I'd let you know that. Make every day count. Enjoy each day, each moment. Even if we have stressful times, things are stressful. Sometimes I worry about things that never happen, and we need to just not worry about things. Find the joy in everything. Try to find things that make you happy every day. For many of us in this community, this brings us joy, because babies, they do cry and everything, but they are just so innocent, and they don't have any sense of time, or they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or anything like that. So we learn a lot from our reborns too. I think they kind of teach us many things, that just to enjoy each moment. Take time to spend with your children, or parents or grandparents. Take that time, take time to spend time with them, even if it's for an hour a day or an hour a week. Find time to do those things. So, but here's little William, and he's all dressed up. He's wearing a two-piece blue outfit with little blue buttons, and he's got a little frog in his pocket. I thought that looked kind of springy, and it says, "I'm cute." So there's little Nicholas. Not Nicholas, this is little William, and he's all ready for spring. I love these babies. I love their little faces. And little William, he's growing like a weed. Oh my gosh, he keeps wanting to eat, and he's always hungry, and I have to keep feeding him, and he's sleeping so good at night. And little Charlotte here, she's growing like a weed too. She's such a peaceful little baby. Very peaceful and happy. And I did paint. I painted all these babies. I created them, and so there's little Charlotte, and she's just happy as a lark over there. And here's little Nicholas. I named him Nicholas because he was born at Christmas time. So there's little Nicholas, and he says hello to everyone. There he is, and he's wearing a little tiger outfit. It's got like a kitty cat with gray ears and black eyes and little whiskers and an orange shirt. He's wearing a really cute orange shirt, so he's got that. And then on his little bum, like they say, it says Baby Tiger. So there he is. He's been a good baby too. He sleeps a lot. He's a good little baby. And I found something in a book that I thought I'd read. It's a daily guidepost. People write different stories and memories in here, and there was one grandma that wrote to her grandson, wrote him letters, like every day would write him a letter. And it says, "Dear Tiny Toes, you may wonder why I have written these letters to you, a child so new to this life, still unmarred by the world's troubles. It's because I'm old now, and my life will not be complete until I have communicated to you the things this precious life has taught me. In some cultures, the elders make a point of doing this, and the youth respect their insights, gained by years of living. For the most part, this happens only incidentally in our culture, and I think we have lost something of value because of that. So I leave you these letters as my gift to the boy and to the man you will become. Perhaps someday you will read them and form your own opinions about what is written here. Do that. Perhaps more valuable than any other advice I've written in these few pages is this: listen to the Spirit who dwells in your heart. Make your life count in the smallest ways, and whatever larger ways are given to you, but make it count. Spread your priceless laughter, gentleness, and kindness wherever you go, my dear little Isaac. And perhaps someday you will feel the need to write what you have learned on your own journey through life. Let it be a gift to your grandchildren." So I know back many years ago, people used to write letters a lot, and we don't do that anymore. And we've lost that, and I wish we did more of that, because the letters, you get to keep them forever. And even my mom has letters back when she was in her 30s and 40s that her grandma would send her, and she kept all the letters. And it's such a neat way of remembering, having memories of your past. So even writing a letter to someone, it's such a neat thing to do, whether it's a neighbor, whether it's your parents or grandparents or a grandson or a granddaughter or one of your children. Just remember to take time to do those things. So remember to always find joy in whatever you do. And I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. And thank you for those who gave some really nice comments about my nursery, my small nursery. I really appreciate your comments. I sure love my nursery. I think it is so special, and I love my reborns. And I hope you keep calm and keep playing with dolls. They really bring joy to all of us. And until the next time, hope you have a great week. So thank you for joining me, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Bye-bye.